Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So for today I have a little bit of a different video. So I have started, or I will be starting to do a 30-day challenge. This is what it is. So I got this from Jordan Page, who is doing it as well. If you don't know, she is amazing. She has a YouTube channel, she's on Instagram, she has budget videos and productivity, and I love her. She has a whole bunch of different things, and she started to do a 5:30 a.m. challenge for the next 30 days, and I have seen other people do it. I've heard of this, never done it myself, and I just thought that I would give it a try. I believe it's supposed to do a lot of things for your life. It's supposed to be, a lot of people say it's very life-changing. For me personally, I know that I do better when I have time in the morning to myself to collect my thoughts, to kind of get my ball rolling before my daughter wakes up. The flaw in the plan is that my daughter wakes up very early, and because I have not been working for a while, at least not working a regular 9-to-5 job, then I don't need to wake up, so I don't set an alarm. I haven't set an alarm, I don't know, in like a year or something like that, because I don't need to wake up by really early in the morning. So there are times that she has woken me up because she would wake up at 6:30 for whatever God knows reason, and so she would wake me up, and then it just set my whole, I've noticed at least recently that it sets my whole day on being frustrated, because I woke up very frustrated, being like, what's going on, you know what I mean, like waking up just very startled, and then it just kind of sets the ball rolling. So I want to try and be more productive and more intentional with my time, and be better and more aware, and just overall working on things within myself. So I am doing it. I knew that if I started this vlog out at 5:30 in the morning, I would not be as aware of what I was saying. So thought I would explain things first. So this is the night before. So I actually did it this morning. I started it this morning, woke up at about 5:30 or 5:45, I think, because I went to bed at like 10:45, so I pushed it back a little bit, but that's okay. When I first woke up, I was just very confused because it was still dark out and the moon was out. Like, the moon was out still. I was like, why am I awake? What is happening right now? But I had time to just kind of like decompress. My morning was much more productive because I had time to collect my thoughts, to make my bed, to get her to get her stuff ready, to get her breakfast ready, to do things on my phone, to read. I had a little bit of time to kind of collect myself, and I was awake and like aware of what was going on by the time she woke up. She did wake up a little earlier today. She woke up at 6:30, so I only had like an hour, like 45, like almost an hour. Basically, I had basically an hour before she woke up, but that hour made a lot of difference in my morning. It really did. And I was awake. I was productive this morning. I had a great morning. I was on task, being productive, being aware of my time. And then nighttime hit, and I thought the day was going well. I will say that I don't drink coffee personally. I don't like the taste of coffee, but I do work out in the morning, and I take a pre-workout which has caffeine. So I did have caffeine today, and I had caffeine throughout the day, but I wasn't as tired as I thought I would be throughout the day. And then nighttime hit, and at like 7:30 I started getting tired and frustrated, and I just wanted to lay down. So don't know what that was about. I started doing, bedtime, 8 o'clock. I'm like tired. I was tired. Like I'm tired right now. Um, so hopefully that's just like my shifting, my brain shifting, my schedule shifting more towards the morning. Um, I have heard that it takes a few days. The first few days are rough, before it starts, like you start to see a change, or before it like does anything for you. So I was expecting the first day to be much worse. One of the reasons why I did not film this morning, because I feel like I was very confused by why I was awake and it was still so dark out. I was like, I don't know what's happened. Why did I do this? I was contemplating what I was doing. But overall, I did like it. This is only day one. So we will see what it's like tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good idea, but it is something new. It is something to try. And you don't know if you're gonna like it until you try something. And like I said, like this morning, I felt like I was much more productive than I normally am, because it takes so long for me to like get up, and then like it takes me a while for like I scroll on my phone for so long, and then I work out, and then I go on my phone some more. Like it's just like I usually feel like my morning I'm like frustrated, and then like trying to go slowly, and then trying to catch up, and it like it's just a spiral. So we will see what happens. I don't know how many days will be included in this vlog. I'll probably do a few days at a time. I am going to my aunt's house part of next week, so I am still going to do it. I'm not going to film it, obviously, because that's just weird, because I'm away. But I'll probably film a few days at a time, or maybe a week at a time. We will see, and just do the morning and see if I have any improvements. If I think this is a good idea, I don't really know. So we will see what happens. If you have not tried it, or maybe you've heard of it and thought about it, you should give it a try, because if you hear something and you're like, that sounds kind of interesting, I mean, usually that's kind of a sign that you should try it. Just try it, because you never know until you try something new. So we will see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully I'm not as tired at nighttime, because I was cranky as crap. I was so cranky tonight. I'm cranky now, I feel like, which is weird. So we will see what happens. I will film a little bit in the morning. I'll film a little bit tomorrow, and we'll see. So I will see you tomorrow.
Good morning. It is currently about 6:45. My daughter is awake now.
Mama, what is this one?
Say hello. I've been awake for I woke up at 5:30, so about an hour and a half. I cleaned up, put away the dishes, got some things ready, was on my phone, did some reading, so I feel very calm this morning. I feel like it's going to be an interesting day. I do like being awake before, when things are dark and like the world is quiet. It just kind of brings me peace before I start the day.
Yeah, it's loud thunder. Because I can't thunder.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I couldn't go to sleep last night, which is weird because I was so tired. But then when I went to actually go to sleep, I couldn't fall asleep for some reason. It was very odd. And then at about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I live on the first floor, good and bad thing. One of the bad things is that I can hear people at the elevator, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard people at the elevator. They woke me up. They were quite loud. Must have been drinking or something. Excuse me. I'm crazy. So we're gonna see how it goes. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but so far feeling good. Feel centered and calm and accomplished things, and it's not even 7, so I'm going to take my pre-workout and then work out, get some caffeine in me, which I feel like will help. I feel like I'll be relying on caffeine today because I didn't sleep well at all. So that's how it's going so far, pluses and minuses, and I will see you a little later. Hello everybody and welcome, well, not welcome back, to use the same thing. Clearly I'm with it. So it is the end of day 2 of the 5:30 challenge. Today was better. Today was better than yesterday, so improvement. But that could also be because I drank more caffeine than I normally would. So I drank 2 things. Whoa, that was bad lighting. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. Usually I only have 1. So I have, usually at a normal day or normal time, I would have 1 pre-workout and then I have another form of caffeine. I usually only take 1. No particular reason. I think I normally take 1, maybe 2. But today I definitely took 2. That might have been because I put it in my head that I was going to be tired. You will be tired, take more caffeine. So I just did it automatically because it was already in there. So I don't know if it was because I needed it or because I just told myself that. But I took 1 of this called Energy and Burner. It has caffeine in it. It gives you energy and helps you burn calories. It has 150 mg of caffeine. So I took 1 of those. I drank 1 of those, and then I also drank Gamer for focus and energy. So I took this at night, and I feel like that helped. Well, not night, but like in the afternoon, and that helped. I also was able to like relax in the afternoon. Today I just kind of laid on the couch for like a half hour or something while my daughter watched a movie, and we had to relax. The first day that I did it, I did my 2 workouts in the morning. So I work out for an hour, and then we went for an extremely long walk. She wanted to go to this park that's far from where I live. So I did about 1,500 steps the first day. So that also could have contributed to everything. But overall, today was better. It could have been numerous factors. I don't really know. I'm going to try to go to sleep early today. I'm very anxious. I feel very anxious and not tired, just like not really with it either. Like I'm starting to get tired. You know that where you're starting to get tired and your brain is like not fully working. Tomorrow, I think it's actually a good thing that I'm waking up so early. I have to go and finish registering my daughter for school. So we have to go to the school. I think they said to be there at 8:30 for me to fill out paperwork, I guess, or I'm not really sure what's going to happen, which is giving me anxiety. So good thing I'm waking up early so I have time to prepare, because 8:30 in the morning is very early to actually leave my house. Even though I'm usually, obviously we're awake by 8:30 and everything, I haven't had to leave my house before 8 in a really long time, which will prepare for school very soon because early. But that is all. So I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch a show. There's also one of the downsides, I would say, because there are a few more adult shows that I like to watch after my daughter goes to sleep. For example, like a medical show that has blood and stuff. I don't really want her seeing that, or adult shows like The Tudors I watched. So I like to watch that while she is, after she goes to sleep, in the few hours that I usually have. And now that I am going to sleep earlier, I don't have as much time to do that, which kind of sucks a little bit, but that's okay. Life goes on. I will still watch it. It'll just take me longer to do that. I like to watch seasons that are completed, so I watch the whole season all the way through. It'll just take me longer, but that's okay. But overall, feeling much better. So that could be many factors. We will see what tomorrow brings. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 6:15. It is still very dark out. Been awake since 5:30. It's about 45 minutes. I went on my phone, went through my stuff. I know you're not, everyone says don't go on your phone when you first wake up, but unless I'm working and I need to get up for something right away, I like to go on my phone and just kind of like go slowly and like, go through social media, go through Instagram, play my games. I have a few games that I play on my phone, and it just helps me to like come awake more slowly as opposed to startling myself awake, I feel like. But I also heard that it's bad for you, but we'll see. I am actually going to work out. I feel rather good this morning. I went to sleep at about 10, just after 10 is when I started to, try to go sleep, close my eyes. I'm sure I didn't fall asleep right then. So I feel alright, but it's still very early in the morning. I'm actually going to work out, which I usually don't do. I haven't worked out this early in the morning for a very long time, so I'm a little confused. I feel like my brain is confused by what's going on. Well, I'll take my pre-workout, which will help me wake up and get with it. Working out this early because, as I said yesterday, I'm going to fully register for school and do, I don't know, whatever it is I'm supposed to do. We have a meeting at 8:30 to go there. So because it's so early, I wanted to work out. I feel like if I work out, it'll like calm my nerves because I'm freaking out. She's very excited. I'm freaking out. I feel like it'll calm my nerves, help me feel better. And that is it. So thank you very much. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. See, my brain is not working this morning. I'm not awake. And I will see you a little later in the day. What's up, everybody? So it is the end of day 3. Today was a struggle. It was a struggle. I was struggling for most of the day. So first thing, her school registration went fine. Took me all of 5 seconds. The lady looked at her birth certificate, everything else I had sent on by email, which she said was fine. It was weird that she didn't look at her vaccination card or like the little booklet. I thought that was very interesting given, the vaccines and stuff going on and all of the talk about that. Yes, she is too young to get the vaccine, but there's a lot of people going on about how the school takes record if you don't do their vaccine. And she didn't even ask me for it. I didn't show it to her. I didn't say anything. She didn't say anything. So I thought that was very interesting. I didn't care. I don't care, to me personally, but I just thought that was very weird. But it went well. My morning went well. Like, my mornings have been going well for the past 3 days. but it's the afternoon and late afternoon that I really am struggling with. Now, I have heard that it takes a few days to acclimate yourself to a new schedule and to doing it and to waking up that early and stuff like that. So that totally could just be it. The like late afternoon to like night, I was tired. I was tired earlier today. And I was just moody and cranky and snappy. Like I would just snap quicker than normal, which is odd. Something else I've noticed is that, so before I was doing this, I do intermittent fasting. I've been doing it on and off for a couple years. Recently, I've been basically eating I start eating at about 11 or 12 usually before I started this, give or take. And usually I like that. Like I like my morning, I feel like I can focus more. Like it's just, I like it for my body overall. And I still eat, like, let's be clear, I eat, but I just eat in a short window because I don't like going to bed full either. So I eat earlier in the day. And then I was even starting earlier, so I would eat from like 10 until 4 and stuff like that. But I had energy. Before doing this, like I had enough energy. I would normally do an hour workout in the morning, and then sometimes I would do one at night. So I would either do one at night, or me and my daughter would go for a very long walk. So we went for a walk that was like 1,000 steps, for example, and I just didn't feel like doing a night workout. I didn't always do a night workout. It just depended on how active I was that day. But it really, today I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know if I can do a night workout. Like that would be a struggle. And I didn't go for a really long walk. So that's really odd for me. Usually I just have more energy that I can do more. I can work out more and be more active throughout the day. And later in the night, like I just can't. Like I'm struggling with my energy level. Could be numerous things. One, it could be that it's taking me time to adjust to being awake that early and actually waking up by my alarm and stuff like that. Totally could be it. Two, not drinking enough water. Don't think I'm drinking enough water anyways. I've thought that before I did that. It just wasn't affecting me before doing this. So now I'm like, maybe it is affecting me. So I'm gonna try and drink more water. I used to drink a lot of water, and then just being home, and I just tend not to. It's just you get in a bad habit, right? So that totally could be it. One of the large things I thought about today of why my energy could be affected today was my eating. I didn't eat a lot. It's not that I'm eating a lot, but I had a lot of carbs, which I don't normally have that much carbs, and not a lot of protein. Like I usually eat more protein, and I didn't. Like I just wanted all the carbs for some reason. I don't know why. I just did, because my energy was low probably, and my body was like, we need energy, and so I just was eating carbs. And I had more sugar today, more candy than I normally did. So a weird thing happened, which is why I was thinking about my eating, was that at about 5 or 6, I started to really need chocolate. It's not that time of the month. So it's an odd time in my cycle for that to happen. I just needed candy. I needed sugar. I was like, I want it. And I ate a whole bunch. and then my like energy crashed like shortly after, and I was moody and I was irritated and I was like snappy and I just wanted to go to bed. And it was like 6 o'clock and I wanted to put Bella to bed. I wanted to put my daughter to bed because I was like, I just want to go to sleep. I didn't, obviously, that's ridiculous, but it made me think about my eating and how I've been eating. And I haven't been eating a lot. This isn't like I've been eating all the things in the world, but I haven't been eating the cleanest either. I could definitely be eating cleaner, and I used to at some point. I would try to most of the time eat cleaner. I used to eat more vegetables and protein, and being at home, I've just been making a lot of recipes that have carbs in it, and like just carbs. Like today I made a pizza and then I had a bagel. Like that was what I ate, which just isn't my normal routine. So definitely I feel like my eating could have affected my mood today, because I didn't eat consistently enough. I didn't eat enough protein. I didn't eat enough like healthy stuff, which I normally do. So I'm going to focus on my eating tomorrow. Try and get that back on track. Drink enough water. Eat more consistently in my eating window. I still definitely want to do intermittent fasting. I just like how I feel overall in my body. I mean, not today, but in general. So I'm still going to do that, but I'm just going to make sure to eat as much clean stuff in my eating window as I can, and hopefully that will help my energy and help my mood. I'm going to try and go to sleep even earlier. I feel like I just keep pushing my bedtime earlier and earlier and earlier. Last night I probably ended up falling asleep at about 10:30. I went to bed earlier, but it takes you some time to actually fall asleep. And then woke up at 5:30. So I still got 7 hours. So me being tired makes zero sense. Because like that's usually enough time, but maybe I need more sleep. I mean, I don't know. So I go sleep a little earlier. Focus on my eating tomorrow. Be more conscious and aware of what I'm putting into my body, my energy. I'm not gonna work out as early tomorrow, obviously, because I don't have to be anywhere. So maybe that will help. Having a more calm morning. My morning was calm, but I just started working out really early yesterday. I suppose I don't normally do that. So maybe that will help. I'm hoping that it's just like a 3-day slump and like tomorrow will be fine. So we're going to see what it's like. So I'm going to relax for a little while, watch a show, and go to sleep early. I'm already tired. See? I'm already tired, which is odd. I don't understand. If I'm still like this in like after the first week, I don't know if I can continue for the 30 days. I'm trying to do it because it's a challenge and I like to give myself challenges, but it might be just too much for me. I don't know, which is odd because I'm more a morning person. That surprises me. It's surprising me that I'm having this drastic reaction at night, in the evening, in the afternoon, and onwards. I'm actually very surprised. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. I have high hopes. Good night, 'cause I am going to sleep very soon, and I will see you in the AM. Good morning, everybody. It is currently 7:20, give or take. Been awake obviously for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I try to have a very relaxing morning. So the first half hour, I meditated, I cleaned up a little bit. That was where I went wrong, because I cleaned up, and when I was cleaning up, think I was too loud. I should have waited to clean up. And I was too loud, and I woke my daughter up earlier than she normally wakes up. So that would be a fun day for me. But overall, I do feel much better so far today than I did yesterday. I felt like when I woke up yesterday, even just waking up yesterday, I was already tired. Like, how did this happen? I went to sleep at like 10, so maybe 10 to 5:30 is my middle point, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I did spend too much time on my phone, going through things, scrolling through things, and like, I'm like, how is it 7:20? I've been awake for so long, and I've done very little, but I took my pre-workout. I'm gonna work out, get my day going, and I have hope that today will be better. But we will see what happens. Hello, everybody. So this is the end of, I think technically this is the fourth day. I think this is the fourth day. This is Friday, basically, Friday of the first week. And today was much better. I mean, after yesterday, I really wasn't sure if this was a good idea. Starting to get tired. Sorry. I had my reservations after the first day, I will say. I was so tired yesterday, but today was so much better. I drank a gallon of water, which probably helped because I drank a lot of water today. I tried to make sure I kept myself hydrated. I did eat a little bit more clean foods. Now I did go to my mom's for a few hours. My niece is staying there and my daughter wanted to play with her, so I was at her house for a while and I didn't bring enough food. I typically do. I don't know, I don't eat their food. I don't know why. There's no reason. I just bring my own food. Courtesy, I guess. And I usually bring stuff with me to like make sure that like I have clean things with me, but I didn't do that. There was no reason why. I brought like one tiny thing and I was like, this is not enough food, and so I could feel my energy waning, and so I got a little tired when I was there. That also could have been because like when I'm there, the children are playing, and so like mostly we're just like watching the children play kind of thing. And if I'm at home, I'm like doing 4 things, and I try and keep myself busy, and I'm not really busy. I'm more just sitting there. And I find that when I just sit there and scroll on my phone, I do it at home too, my energy wanes. And so I did that, and I could feel my energy like going down, and so I purposely like made myself get up and like play with the children because I could feel myself going. So it's something that I will be aware of as I'm focusing on my energy. That I know that I have to just keep being productive and keep being occupied and not just sit there and do nothing until the end of the day. I don't care. See, it's the end of the day. I'm getting tired now. But because I think, but even though I was a little bit tired when I was at my mother's house, I got home and I had some food. So this morning I had a BLT on a bagel, basically. And when I got home, I had some jerky because I had to film a jerky video, which should be up or coming up. And then I had some chips and salsa because that's what I felt like. So overall, I had more energy today. So I got, even though I walked to my mom's house, walked there, walked back, is not very far. It's not really far. I did my workout this morning. I did a short workout tonight. So I feel like my energy was back to normal. So doing better overall. Now that could be because I've heard that it takes a couple days for your body to adjust to waking up earlier. So that could totally be it, that I just needed some time to adjust myself to being awake earlier and going to sleep earlier. I feel like 10 o'clock is my time to go to sleep. Because, I'm sorry. Because obviously I don't go to sleep right away. Like, I lay down, but I don't fall asleep immediately. So I feel like 10 o'clock is about the right time for me. I went to sleep yesterday at 10 o'clock, about 10 o'clock. So by the time you fall asleep, it's like 10:30. So I'm getting 7 hours sleep. So I think that is what I need to focus on. I need to lay down at about 10 o'clock, be asleep by 10:30, wake up at 5:30, and that probably will be best for me. We will see what happens. I am going to continue it for 30 days. This will be the end of the first vlog, I guess, of my 5:30 a.m. ordeal. And there will be more as I progress, and I will document any pluses, minuses, anything in between. The first few days, I feel like, of any challenge is the most adjustment period. I've done it with other challenges that I've done just for myself, for fun. And the first few days is always the adjustment of like, you're not really sure what's going on, and like, what do? I don't really know kind of moment. And that's what you need to work on. So the first few days was definitely adjustment for me, but I feel like today was much better. I feel much more positive about this, and I do like it, I think. I'm not sure, because the one thing I don't like is it is now 8:20, I think. I just put my daughter to bed, and I'm tired. Now I'm tired. I get tired earlier because obviously I'm waking up earlier. I get tired earlier. I don't feel like doing it. I'm like, let's just go to sleep. I want to fall asleep earlier, which is a little annoying. That part I don't like so much. But hopefully I can push myself and adjust to it. I feel like I am adjusting overall. So this will be the end of the first vlog. I will do more over these next, say, 30 days. I'm going to my aunt's house for a few days next week, so that will be interesting. Not really sure how I'm going to do that, or what I'm going to do. Wake up at 5:30 at someone else's house. What do you do? No one else is awake. I don't want to wake everyone up at 5:30. Crazy person. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. We'll see what happens. I'm tired again. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. Definitely like the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you like to see more. If you would like to see more of the next 30 days of how this works out and how this plays out, and if it's right for you, definitely comment below if it is something that you think you could do. If you do wake up early, tips, suggestions, all of that would be very helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you guys have a lovely and fantastic day.